the goal here is that we all meet once a day, Monday through Friday, just for a few minutes to engage in what I think of like brain and behavior hacks. No matter how, what we're struggling with, whether it's anxiety or depression, or we're, just looking to take a break throughout the day. All of these practices that we do here are, you can't really overdo them, right? So there's no sort of downside to doing more and more of these. These are free. These are, and the goal is for us to just get together on a daily basis and engage in a process that is technically called self-directed brain plasticity. And it just speaks to this. I just want to remind us of, what we're doing here. And fundamentally what we're doing is we can use our mind, so we can intentionally think or engage in certain behaviors to change our brain. So the structure and function of our brain is influenced by, how we direct our mental energy. And the cool thing is that in turn then influences the way our mind works. So we end up in this, what I would call a really virtuous loop. And the self-directed part is key because we are choosing to create the experiences that we want, so that we use our mind to change our brain, to in turn change our overall mindset. And again, neuroplasticity, there's a couple things here that I want to focus on. The first one is rule number one, or one of the first laws of neuroplasticity is that neurons that fire together wire together. That means the more we activate certain states of our mind, be it gratitude, be it love, be it kindness, whatever it might be, the more we stimulate those networks in our brain, the stronger those connections get, and the more readily accessible they become. What a lot of people don't understand is that the inverse is true, and this is really relevant for those of us that struggle with anxiety or depression or, lower moods, is that neurons that stop firing together will eventually, over time, unwire, right? So what we're trying to do here in these sessions is we're going to just take a few minutes every day. We're going to stimulate the neural networks that we do want, so that we begin to, over time, replace the networks that we don't want, meaning, anxiety and depression and so forth. So today's practice is creativity and open-heartedness. I think one of the things that happens when we are in this place where anxiety and depression is running the show is that we start losing this sense of wonder and insight and open-heartedness. And the cool thing, again, is that creativity is a skill that we can practice. We can intentionally create space and time in our day where we stimulate and activate the parts of our brain that are involved in creativity and open-mindedness or open-heartedness. And again, the more we do that, the stronger that those networks become, and the easier it is for us to access that. So today we're going to do what's called stream of consciousness journaling. So if you can, grab your pen and paper. And I hate to definitely stop driving if you're driving at this point. The rules of this stream of consciousness journaling is, first and foremost, this is for your eyes only. Right? So really important to emphasize, you're not writing anything to anyone. You're not going to email this to anyone. This is just for you, and it's really the process trumps the necessarily what ends up on the paper or on your phone. And one of the rules is you got to keep writing. So I'll set a timer. I'll guide us through the process. I'll give us a prompt to write about. The idea is that the pen doesn't leave the paper. And that means that if you don't know what to write, if you're literally sitting there saying, I don't know what to actually write, you write that down. You say, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to write. And you just keep doing that until the next thought or idea pops into your head. And see if you can resist the temptation to censor yourself. So we don't care about language. We don't care about the content of what you're writing. Again, this is for you, for your eyes only. So just allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to just write whatever pops up and see what happens. And Yeah, take it from there. So, okay, I'm gonna set the timer for 4 minutes for each of these prompts. There are 2 prompts coming our way. And before we do that, I just want us to get grounded, and then I'll show you the prompts that we're gonna write about. So let's start just by closing our eyes and feeling our feet on the ground, feeling our butts in the chairs, in the seat, wherever you might find yourself. And just notice for a second that you are right here, right now, sitting in your chair, in contact with the ground, breathing, or rather being breathed. There's nothing that you're actually doing to breathe. Just allow your body to do its thing and see if you can drop into what I would call the witnesser mode. Just notice. So allow yourself to witness what is happening right now without you being the conductor or the director of the show. And notice how your body knows how to breathe, your heart knows how to beat. It doesn't require you to do anything other than just bear witness to it. And see if for the next 8 minutes, you can set the intention to just allow yourself to be. Let go of any preconceived notions of what should or shouldn't be happening, and just allow yourself to, again, witness what your mind and your unconscious parts may want to express. So take a deep breath in. And on this exhale, go ahead and open your eyes. And the first journal prompt is, I really admire someone, a person's name, because, so just notice where your mind goes, who you think of, and just start writing for the next 4 minutes. I really admire this person because. Remember, you're not trying to write any coherent sentences. You can also just write down words. And if you notice your mind wandering, it's okay. Just bring it back to this prompt of, I really admire this person because. We're going to give this prompt another 30 seconds. Keep writing for a few more seconds. And when you're ready to switch over, the next prompt is, if I had a magic wand, I would. So if I had a magic wand, I would. And just keep writing. Remember, try not to censor yourself or feel like there's anything smart or intelligent that you're supposed to write, but literally just let it flow. See what comes up. Let's give it another 15 seconds. And when you're done writing down your last sentence, just take a moment and read through what you wrote. All right, I'm just looking at the time. We're actually a minute over. And I just want to remind everyone that if there's anything about this, exercise that we did today that you didn't understand or you want more support with, or you just want support figuring out whether it's ketamine or coaching or any ongoing support, you can always find me online. You can set an appointment. You can get my calendar just by going to citclinics.com/Oli and go ahead and book a time with me. Let's talk. And yeah, always there to help. And also a reminder that this practice that we just did today, there's again, you can do this on your own anytime you want, right? So it's not like this is like there's some kind of magical or special thing that happens here at noon every day, other than the fact that we make the time to get together as a group and actually do the work. And that's probably one of the most important things on this healing journey. So I'm going to switch over to Q&A. If anyone has any questions, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and we can shift gears. If you're going to sign off, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for participating.